Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival on Reforged Eden. I'm an old guy gaming, and in this episode, we have found what we're looking for. This blue chevron, double chevron POI here. One of you guys told me in the comments that what I need to look for is the blue chevrons on these planets rather than have to go through every single POI, because it looks like the POIs are all pretty dead basic, which of course is to be expected on such a planet as this. And so my initial reaction to that was kind of a bummer, because now we don't really have any reason to explore. But on the other hand, it could get pretty tedious exploring all of these wrecks on an entire planet and not knowing which one, there is. There's no enemies to fight. You guys were telling me too that there's not, it's good for salvaging and stuff, but there's not really a whole lot of loot and that sort of thing too. So, that being the case is probably just as well. All right, so let's go ahead and hop out of here and wait for the ship to quit doing its thing and see if we can find this this data core. This is the right place, right? Yeah. Okay, so we've got a fuel tank there, bunch of fuel tanks. Is there a way to climb to the top of this? I don't see like a ladder or anything. All right, can our drone get up here? Just to take a look-see? All right. I see no indication whatsoever that there's anything, excuse me, at all up here, because everything that's up here is a single block. There's, nothing can be behind anything. So I guess we don't need to go up here. Okay, let's go back down here. Ah, okay, here we go. Press F to open ramp. Ah, okay. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, we're gonna get a little toasty in here, aren't we? From these Jennies or radiation. What's our suit protect us up to? Oh, 14. Okay, we're okay. Press F to talk to old terminal. Terminal status online, power level 12%, dead integrity 78%. Command, view log, requires mission, the dead part 1. Only a partial message is retrieved and translated by your computer. We picked it up on a long-range radar years ago, but we didn't know what it was until it was too late. A black sphere glowing with an eerie greenish light. The rest of the log is too corrupt to read. You should look for more logs on other dead class planets. Download log to PDA. That's it? Okay. Okay. We picked it up on a long-range radar years ago. We didn't know what it was until it was too late. It's a black sphere glowing with an eerie greenish light. Okay. Among the text is data the scientists recorded over several months, perhaps. By collecting more logs from other planets, you can find out what happened to these civilizations. Alrighty then. I guess that's all there is to that. Here's what we're going to do then, I think. I've been, kind of thinking this through. And, we could potentially kill two birds with one stone by, just starting to do some exploration, which I've always wanted to do anyway, with a couple of goals in mind. Those goals would be, whoops. Let's get this back on. Those goals would be to not get out of your ship in midair, first of all. That's a worthy goal, isn't it? To, continue the, search for dead planets, which one of you guys also were telling me in the comments that, they're not actually that easy to find, or finding all the different types, I guess is what they said. So, maybe like type 6 is super ultra rare or something, I don't know. But also start looking for our home planet, that we want to live on, because I've always wanted to find a really cool planet. Whoops, what am I doing? Can't take me anywhere. I've always wanted to find a really cool planet you know, to build our permanent base on and have that be like our home and stuff. So I think we're going to kind of maybe switch gears and do that. Now we do have, you know, we do have the other side quests. Let's take a look at those real quick. You know, we have the option of the solo missions too, but man, I don't know, you guys. I just, here's the thing. I did a series on Alpha 12 when it came out. I don't even remember exactly when this was now, but it was probably last summer or maybe in the fall sometime. And in that series, we went through and did all of the story missions for vanilla. And then they released the game, version 1, whatever came out. And so we started a new series, and I went through all of the vanilla missions again. And that was only a few months ago. So I'm just not sure if, A, I want to go through them all again. No, understanding that, you know, there's new stuff that's been added to them. I do understand that, but B, do you guys want me to watch me go through them all again so soon? Because, you know, there's going to be new stuff at the end, but we'd have to go through all the same old to get to the end. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments about that, and we'll kind of go from there. So, the other thing here, too, is I guess, you know, we could try and unlock some of these missions here, but I don't know. Ooh. We have never done Xerax. We've never sided with the Xerax. That's something to think about. That's something we could think about doing, too. I'd have to give that a little more thought. You know, the main downside to that is you lose access to the Polaris and to all the training and stuff. Not that that matters a whole lot right now because we're already in the end game, you know. Something to think about. Okay. But anyway, the other thing is, you know, we've got these second chances, fuel delivery. Yeah, we got the fuel delivery thing. But then we've got these side missions too, right? But we would only do them. Must enter the planet sector starting points do not count. I don't know. I mean, you know, they would be very useful for us to do in the early game, but we don't really need to do them. And unless they substantially uncover the story, you know, the main story of Project Eden and of Empyrion, I don't know if that I want to spend my time doing it. But, you know, it's all optional. I'm not gonna say no to any of this. They are options, but I think what I want to do is I want to start doing some exploration, you know, and exploring the galaxy. You know what? While we're here, let's just go ahead and take a look at that crashed ship, just for the hell of it. There might not be much to it, but we'll take a quick look-see at it since it came up on the radar. And then, yeah, we'll hit the stars. But here's the thing that's a little bit tricky about that for me as a content creator. I mean, you guys can only watch so much of me flying around looking at planets. You know, some of you probably would enjoy that thoroughly. Some of you would probably stop watching altogether, and then some of you could probably only take a little bit of that, or a certain amount of it before it got to be, you know, too mundane. So, you know, it's just a little bit hard for me to decide how much of that to show on camera, I guess is what it really boils down to. Mining shuttle wreck. So, you know, I'm interested to hear back from you guys on, you know, what you think about all that sort of thing. And, you know, based upon your feedback and whatnot, we can, you know, that can help influence what I do next, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, ultimately, I'm going to do what I think I need to do for the, you know, for the series and for the gameplay and for my own enjoyment too, because, you know, after all, I've got to still enjoy this, or I wouldn't be doing it at all. So, but, you know, it does help to know what you guys are interested in too. I do appreciate that and do take it into account. So, all right, enough of that. This is basically like a really basic mining vessel, with a couple of... Why is there an Akuaberry sprout inside of a mining shuttle wreck? I guess the miner who was running this thing was planning on planting a farm maybe or something? I don't know. That's funny. That's funny. I mean, you know, we could do something with this. I guess what we could do is go to... Never mind. I'm not thinking. I thought I was next to the black light. I was going to put it in the decon stuff, but definitely not worth my time to mess with it otherwise. Okay, well, let's go back to our ship here. And what we'll do is hit the stars and start just searching for more dead planets and also searching for a home. Now, the other thing is, should I move more towards the center of the galaxy or more towards the fringes of the galaxy? That is another question. Yeah, we don't have very good strafing on this thing at all, and thus very good braking when it comes to going to the side. But this is our little ship that we threw together on the rogue planet when we were trying to get off the damn thing. The only reason I'm using it now is because it's the only one that has 100% CPU. We've got to work on our Stingray and our Jade Jet for that sort of thing. Okay, level out. No, don't dock yet. I want you to be straight, man. And then back up just a little bit. Level out. There we go. Close enough. It's not perfectly level, but it's close enough. I think it's because my vessel's not level. We're getting hungry, and we need some O2. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to cut the camera here. I'm going to harvest the garden and get the blacklight back up into orbit, and then I'll bring you guys back at that point, and then we'll decide which direction we're going to go from there. All right, so I'll see you in a bit. All right, guys, we are off the planet. As soon as I got into orbit, I got a message saying that I've discovered the Zerax, and we have a Sunat-class Corvette pursuing us, as well as some interceptors and stuff. So I'm trying to decide if I want to try and take this thing on. I've been able to kill it actually fairly easily in vanilla, but this isn't vanilla. This is Reforged. The enemies are a lot tougher in Reforged. And, you know, one... hi, Asteroid. You know, one consideration here that is very important that we have to take into account is that I don't have... Excuse me. Sorry about that. I don't have very much money. Very little money, in fact. 32,000 is nothing. And I don't have a base with a tier 2 repair bay. Which means that if we go into combat with this thing and we get the crap beat out of us, we're not really going to be able to easily repair this ship. You know, if we had the money, we could do it at a space station, or if we had, like I said, the tier 2 repair bay, we could do it at our base, but we don't have either one of those things. So I think, you know, discretion is the better part of valor and that sort of thing. So we should probably just avoid these guys for now. Once we can get a base down and we do have, you know, our main base with everything we need, including a way to repair, you know, then we can be a little bit more adventurous, I guess is the word. I don't know, combative with the enemies. The other consideration too is, you know, like I said, I've never actually sided with the Zerax in this game, and so that could be something to think about. And if that's the case, I don't want to, you know, fire on them any more than I have to. So, you know, we can get the rep with them that we would need. So, I don't know. I haven't really decided that. Like I said, we were talking about that earlier. So we'll just have to see how things go. Anyway, let's just keep drifting away from these guys for now, and let's take a look at our map and decide what to do next. I suppose what we could do is this. Let's go to the galaxy map. We still have to do, you know, find Object 82 for the other quest. So we could start working our way towards the next Object 82. Or no, wait, no, not Object 82. What is it? Let's take a look. It was one of these missions down here. Survey Alpha Systems. No, that's not it either. That's not it either. Where is it? It was one of these missions where we... Oh, right. Okay. It was the mission where we can, you know, bring data things back to the scientists, but I don't think the mission showed up here in our log. I think it's just kind of a... I don't know. I don't understand. Some kind of random mission. But anyway, if we look out this way, it's very hard to see because, you know, of how all the waypoints stack on each other. But we have this object one, and it's 303.1 light years away. So what we could do is start working our way towards that, for that part of the mission. And man, am I sure it's not in here? You would think something like that would be in here, but it's definitely not the dead. It's not Survey Alpha System. And it's not Revenge. So I don't, and none of the rest of these show anything going on. So I don't know, man. Okay, well, anyway, we know we have to go there because it's marked for us. And so why don't we start moving towards Object 1, and whilst we're doing that, we'll also take a look at the systems that we hit along the way, right? And see if we can find more dead planets. So we'll kind of kill two birds with one stone. Well, actually, we'll kill three birds with one stone because we're going to explore, we're going to keep working on the dead planet quest, and we're going to work our way towards Object 1. Now, the thing that I need to understand, though, is that I'm facing 0 on the compass, but I don't know. See, how does that translate to the galaxy map direction? Is it just the way I'm facing when I first go into the map? Because we can't see what territories are we. Oh, shit, we're right in the middle of Xerax. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense because we were, we encountered the Xerax. Wait a minute, how come it told me? Why did it tell me I just discovered the Xerax when I came off that planet? I mean, we've been fighting the Xerax all along. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, we probably do want to get out of Xerax territory now. Anyway, so the question then is, how do I know which direction to go to move towards Object 1? I mean, we're facing it now. If we go into here, see, this Zeretal system supposedly has 5 objects in it, but they're all... Oh, right. Never mind. Okay, never mind. So it actually told us to go to Zeretal, and it's 303.1 light years away. So now we actually know where that system is. I forgot about that because it's been a few episodes, since we did this last. So, okay, that makes a little more sense. Okay, so now what we just need to do is go back into the galaxy map, and we need to map a course to Zeretal. So let's zoom out a bit. I think we have to search for it. Okay, so let's search for Zeretal. Show on map. Zeretal Sun. Okay, so it's that direction. Now, can we... That says Zeretal Anomaly. Interesting. So let's go ahead and do a waypoint to Zeretal. Well, yeah, we can show it on the HUD too. Okay, so it's basically that direction then. But it's too far, for us to lock target, of course. Okay, how do we get back to our ship again? There's supposed to be a way to center back on our ship. Rapid camera controls. Use mouse, left mouse buttons, hovering over a map. Use middle mouse button to recenter the position where you are currently located. Okay. Whoops. That just threw us out of the menu altogether. Okay, let's go back in there. Okay, we're already centered there. So let's click that. Okay, so it's kind of this direction. Now, if we come back this way. So it's kind of here. I don't know if that's the right way to do this, guys, but let me know if there's a better way to, to navigate. Because, I mean, obviously we can set the thing. Is there a way to plot a course to this? Here, let's look at this again for a minute. Indicates a selected warp target. use control left mouse button to select and deselect a warp target. You can use a lock target button as well. Control left mouse. Okay, but none of that gives us any way to plot a course, you know, with multiple jumps. So I guess we just have to do it one jump at a time. If I'm reading that correctly. Okay, so at least we're pointed more or less in the right direction. So that means we want to jump this way. Can we get to this Bokigador place? Okay. Yeah, that's 13 light years. Can we go a little further than that? Just to get closer. This guy is 19. Well, it's 19 from there. Here, let's unlock the target. That's 32.1 light years. We might be able... Is that further away? 32, 33, 39, 22. That's a little bit off the beaten track. Not that that matters a whole lot, because we can't stay in a straight line anyway. That's 30.4. All right, well, what the hell? Let's just jump to here. We should be able to go into the galaxy map and plot a course, and maybe there is a way to do that, but it didn't show up in the instructions for the map. So guys, let me know that in the comments if that's possible to do. As we hit each system, what we'll do is we'll go into the system map and we'll just see if there's any dead planets in that map that we can check out. So let's see. We need to go here. No, here. A midnight planet? A very large midnight planet. This is an ultra-difficult planet. Presents extreme challenges. It's got 3 asterisks. And maybe you lost your ship with little warning. And it has high gravity. How much? Oh, yeah, it does have very high gravity. Shrouded by a thick atmosphere and a surface that absorbs most light, this planet has been heated up to extreme temperatures. All visibility is lost on the planet's surface, but sensors indicate vast quantities of gold ore. I don't think... Well, yeah, vast quantities. There's only 2. I don't think we want to go back to another dark planet. A. B. That's super heavy gravity. C. It's got 3 asterisks in the Project Eden, or I'm sorry, in the Reforged Eden manual. It basically says anything like with 3 stars, you need multiple people. We're not going there. I wonder if there's another type of or another midnight planet somewhere else that's not quite as dangerous, just so we could check it out. But yeah, that sounds way too much for us to be messing with right now. Okay, so the midnight planet, that's a lava moon. That's a lava moon. A mire planet. Metal barren planet. That's a lava planet. And a crystalline moon. Those are kind of neat. Oh, and a jungle moon. Those are kind of neat too. All right, well... You know, something else I need some ice. At some point, I need to stop and get some ice somewhere. Because we're not producing any fuel right at the moment. We have plenty of fuel, but we're not producing any because we're out of ice or water, more specifically. None of these have ice on them. Okay, so no dead planet here. Why does that say... Oh, it's because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Mire planet. I guess that's sort of kind of like a swamp planet. I have seen them before, but I just don't remember exactly what's there. Okay, well, anyway, let's go back to the galaxy map and make sure we're still going more or less in the right direction. And then what we're going to do is we're going to... That's 19 light years. That's 18. This one is too far out for me to detect. Okay, well, let's just go to this one then. Can we go right through the sun? Yep, we sure can. How that's safe, don't ask me, but maybe the warp tunnel like just opens up a tunnel like through the sun too. I don't know. I know in some science fiction books, shows, movies, etc., when they plot the hyperspace course, they have to make sure they don't run into objects. Okay, well, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this system. That's a mining site. Okay. Polaris. Okay, jungle moon, barren moon, jungle moon, barren moon, crystalline moon, snow planet, lava, frozen infernal. That's a combat site. That's interesting. UCH research ship is parked here performing research or maintenance. Do we have some data thingies to turn into them? I don't remember. Let's go there real quick and just see what's what before we proceed. Okay, so we warped to the location here, but nothing's showing up anywhere that I can see. That's weird. Yeah, nothing shows up on the scanner, nothing shows up on the map. But it does show that we are here. A UCH research ship is parked here, performing research or maintenance. Alright, I guess that's a bug, maybe? Or broken, or an incomplete thing? Not sure. But there is definitely no ship here that I can see. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and continue jumping towards Zeretal, make sure we're still heading that direction. It looks like the map kind of just maintains our last known heading. Okay, so that's 15.9 light years away. You know, the other thing, too, is I would kind of like to be out of Xerax territory before we really start looking in earnest for a place to live. Because we're actually kind of heading towards the center of it now. But Zeretal is out, definitely out of it. Oh, man, that's going to take us a while to get there. That is going to take us a while to get there. My goodness. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this system and see if there are any dead planets. Okay, so that's lava, that's barren. There's a very large jungle planet and a barren moon. A crusted lava planet and a lava or a crystalline moon. Jungle moon, barren moon, crystalline moon. Alien moon, barren moon, nascent moon. Oh, dead planet. Right there. Okay, what type is this? Does it tell us? It's a type 3. We already did type 3. Oh man. Okay. Well, no point going there then, right? Okay, I have to remember that the dead planets are, you know, they're kind of a purplish, but, you know, we have other types of purple too. So this is more of almost a violet purple, whereas this is more of a reddish purple. But it's the purple ones for sure we want to look at. But I kind of want to, you know, just look at the other types too, because if we can find something that's a little different, you know, than what we've seen, it might be worth exploring. But here again, I don't really want to get into that too terribly much until we get out of Xerax territory. All right, are we still heading in the right direction? We sure are. Can we get to Ethodius? It's a little bit far out, isn't it? Okay, what about... Oh, that's 0.3 too far. All right, I guess we're going to have to go to Bethir next. Okay. Let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Okay. That's an M1 class star, big red star. We've got, what is this? That's a metal planet. And yeah, that's pretty much it. A couple of asteroid belts. Is there any ice in any of these places? None that I can see. Alrighty then. Well, we just keep working our way towards Zeretal. So I guess Ethodius, or we could get to here. Wait a minute. Yeah. So that's 19 light years away. That's 26. Yeah, let's go to this Galulathea. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to go and wrap up the episode here. No, I got to go this way. What I'm probably going to do at this point is I'm probably going to go ahead and just keep jumping and moving towards Zeretal and get out of Xerax territory. But what I'll do is I'll keep my finger ready for to hit the record button. We'll put it that way, because what I don't want to do is record several hours of footage, just because it's going to take up, you know, so much hard drive space and all that. So yeah, I'm just going to keep working towards Zeretal and keep working on getting out of Xerax territory. But when something occurs that I want to show you, that's at that point in time, that's when I'll start the next episode. All right, let me know in the comments if there is a way to actually plot a course on the galaxy map. If there is, it wasn't obvious to me. And yeah, so let me know if we can do that. And then also, you know, kind of give me your thoughts on, you know, what you would like to see me do next in terms of, you know, should we go through the story missions again for the third time? Well, maybe this is a better way of asking this question. Is it worth it? Is the stuff that they added to the main storyline, the vanilla storyline, worth me going to all that trouble and effort to go through them all yet again? If the answer to that is yes, and I believe one of you said it probably was, but I'd like to hear from more of you on that. You know, maybe we'll do it. Maybe the other thing I could maybe do is go through the first few legs off camera and just wait until we get to the new stuff and then start there. That's another option too, I guess. But, you know, stuff like that is, you know, still takes my time in real life to do. And I've got a lot of irons in the fire right now. So, you know, it really needs to be worth it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say for me to do that. Let me know your thoughts on, you know, the exploration, because I certainly understand that, you know, that could get a little bit boring after a while. I don't mind it. It's kind of just a, you know, a relaxing zen kind of cool experience to just check new planets and fly places and just chill. But I know that, you know, that's not super entertaining, or can get to the point where it's not anyway. So yeah, just kind of give me some feedback on what you guys are thinking, and what you'd like to see happen with this series. Keep in mind, you know, that here again, I really need to kind of avoid major combat for now until we can get a home base going with a way to repair our ship and that sort of thing. You know, because if we got majorly damaged right now, we would be so hosed. It would be very difficult and very time consuming to repair this ship if it got majorly damaged at this point, because we just, you know, we can't repair the template at present. We don't have the money to do it at a station. We don't have a base to do it ourselves. So anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment and share the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.